It is evening. The stars are shining. But I'm in town, a small town, between a couple of buildings. My dad's telephone office on one side, and my old house I lived in on the other side when I was a toddler. There's this narrow strip of grass angling up toward the house, and against the brick wall of the telephone office garage are some boards and posts where we used to keep our wood stash for our wood stove. It's dark out here with a warm glow of light shining through the glass block windows in the brick wall. Inside the garage, a bunch of women are getting ready for a garage sale tomorrow. They're sorting clothes, knickknacks, dishes, you name it. But outside, my sister and our best friend and I are dancing. We are listening to a cassette tape on our little clunky boombox. It can hold one cassette tape on the front, and on each end is a speaker pointing forward. There are mechanical buttons on the top that click when we push them down. And on the back is a place to insert a heavy wad of D-sized batteries. This boombox is set over on some of the boards, kind of like a pallet on the ground. And we are listening to a cassette tape of music from the 1800s, where orchestras were getting bigger and bigger, and the music was speaking more of what the composers saw out in God's creation. And as we are outside, this is perfect. The stars just sparkling overhead, the grass cool and soft under our feet. We are twirling and swirling on the grass, hopping up onto the boards, and twirling and jumping and bouncing off again. And on comes our favorite song, The Moldo by Smetana. It's about a river, and it starts so rippling and flowing that we just start gliding and spinning. None of us are dancers. We've never had a class. We are just little girls loving life, loving being outside, being together, beautiful music. Now the strings come in with their rippling, flowing sounds, and our arms are swirling out around us. We imagine we have these big, flowy skirts on, even as we are barefoot in our jeans. The music just makes us so happy, makes us feel so full of joy and life. We swirl around feeling so live and energetic. Ooh, there come in the drums, the timpani, and it's building and building, and our feet move faster and faster, and we twirl more and more. That must have been some rapids in the river, and now it's just swirling out beyond. This is written about a Czech river. I tip my head back and look up and feel my hair swing out behind me as I swirl. Ooh, I catch my balance. I got a little dizzy there. And I start just prancing out across the grass and turn and see my sister and friend, and we just all have these huge smiles on our faces. There's the brass, trumpets, and trombones, and the beautiful strings again. We even hear some, what would they be called? Some bell-like chimes. I don't realize it at the time, but Jesus is just watching us like maybe from over underneath those apple trees, just standing and watching us with such joy to see his little girls full of life and joy, carefree. Like I enjoy watching kittens play, but even more so, God, who made me and knows that I am his child, must have so much more joy in seeing his little ones enjoying his creation, the way he made the outdoors, the way he made sounds to form music. The song keeps going and going, and we keep twirling and skipping, so full of life and energy. Our breath comes harder as we are getting a workout, but we're having so much fun. Eventually the song fades out into this beautiful, peaceful ending, almost like we are seeing a sunset over the river. And then, boom, bang, the end. That was so much fun. We end up just giggling and dropping down onto the grass. After we catch our breath, we gather up our shoes and the boombox and head into the garage. It seems so bright in here, even though it's dimly lit, because we've been out in the night, out in the dark. Inside, there are just a few women left, putting the last price tags on colorful stickers and sticking them onto different objects. And we start browsing. I know Mom said we could pick out one thing tonight, and we can do more buying tomorrow if we want with our own money. So I have my eye on the table of knickknacks. There are funny little porcelain figurines, a cat with a bow around its neck, all sorts of shapes and figures, colors. There are funny little teapots that are just for decoration. And there are things I have no idea what they are, but several things catch my eye. One woman's junk is a little girl's treasure, huh? And so as I gently touch one thing and then another, picking something up and looking at it from different angles, picturing, do I want this on the shelf above my bed? And then setting it back down. Suddenly, something strange catches my eye. It is unlike any combination I've ever seen before. It's like an old-fashioned phone in the era when they first started getting both the earpiece and the mouthpiece connected together on a handle, and then it would set down on top of the ringer box or on top of when it got a little further, the place where the dial would turn on the front. And I picked that up. It's set down on the very top of this funny little contraption. It's on top of a box, and on the front of the box is a clock. It just doesn't go together. It's a clock face, and inside, behind some clear plastic, I see the hands of the clock. They're currently just sitting still at 7:42. Then I turn around and look at the back of the box, and there's a little crank. I turn it, and I hear it click, and I hear a little note. It's a music box. And I start listening to what the tune is. I know that tune. Oh, I love that tune. One of my favorite videos is Chariots of Fire. I know what I am going to choose tonight. This funny little music box combination of an old-fashioned telephone and a clock that have nothing to do with the song or with each other. And I see the hands of the clock spinning around and around. Oh, there's some gears back in there. So as the music plays, it's now 9:30, 9:35, 9:40. Oh, my little young heart is just excited about this new toy. Not necessarily a toy. For me, it'll be a decoration, and I'll play that music whenever I want to hear a bit of Chariots of Fire. So I walk around and find what my sister's looking at. I show her my find, and we're just going, ooh, listen to that. Oh, look at the hands move. She picks up the little phone part and pretends to talk into it, puts it back down. And we're starting to get tired. It's late. I find myself yawning. Good thing it's about time to go home. I think this song sounds like a lullaby in the music box. And it suddenly stops. But I don't wind it up right now. I bring it over to Mom, and we look at the price tag on the back, and I pull out my 2 quarters from my pocket and hand them to the lady who's going to take care of the cash box. As I walk out to the car and again look up and see the stars so bright overhead. There's the Big Dipper. Ooh, there's the Little Dipper and the North Star. I yawn again. And think, what a fun day this has been. And I look forward to an exciting day tomorrow, helping with the garage sale.